Rangers downed the Rays 3-2. It was their 5th straight victory. In other Rays news, starting pitcher number 55 has been waived by the organization. Matt Chapman had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Athletics took care of the Tigers 5-4. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. The Seattle Mariners cracked 16 hits on the day as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-7. David Price won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 6-0. The New York Yankees put together 10 hits total as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-5. The Kansas City Royals had 12 hits as a team as they sealed the game with a walk-off win against the Mets 3-2. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-3. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-4. The Phillies allowed only 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-2. Corey Knebel got his 2nd W of the season, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-5. The Colorado Rockies dropped 4 home runs in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 8-6. The Padres smacked 15 team hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-1. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled away from the Nationals 11-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today we wrap up the homestand with the 3rd of 3 between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Number 34 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings, or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Number 9 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out the walk, but then he got a little impatient trying to steal second base. And they throw him out pretty easily there on the first pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Martin Perez gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, in his last start, he pitched like a reliever. He only gave him 3 innings. No decision. He's going to have to do a much better job here.
Mel Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing. And you have to say, they stack up with anybody in baseball.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Liner toward right center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Arroyo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is a former teammate of mine, Adrian Beltre. He's one of the most reliable third basemen in the game defensively. You know, some guys just look comfortable in the hot corner, and he's one of them. And I got to add this, only guy to play third without wearing a cup.
C.J. Cron will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. After one, no score. Number 30 will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second. Joey Gallo will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Scooped up. A quick out number 1. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we talk about the top catchers in the game. You talk about Molina, Posey, but Wilson Ramos, he does a lot of things really well. Very quick feet behind that plate, allows for him to get into a good throwing position, kind of stymie that running game. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Line to the right side. Gomez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7th,
Drew Robinson
fielder.
will dig in.
Drew
1 for 4 with a
Robinson.
triple in last night's game.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
In there, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Stepping in now, number 19, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now, Wilson Ramos steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate.
And
you can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. On the ground to the left side. Beltre has it to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Willie Optimus.
Willie Optimus gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. It remains 1-0. Back for the top of the third here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Shin-Soo Choo will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
I'm not so sure they were even trying to pitch to him. It'll be interesting to see how they approach him here.
Ramos has a play and reined in one away.
Now batting, number
9 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You learn a lot in your first year in the big leagues. I mean, this is a guy that's never struggled in his whole life. Now he's in the big leagues, and it's a whole new ballgame. You got to learn to adjust pretty darn quickly up here.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Refsnyder sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Rob Refsnyder will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
Rob Refsnyder.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Miller.
Into the box, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center field. Robinson ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Into the box, Mel Smith. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That home run a moment ago measured out at 427 feet. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 5.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Matt Duffy stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
A runner at second, nobody out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, the stolen base pays off right here with a run. Now, maybe he scores from first on this ball anyway. I'm not sure. But he doesn't really have to worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about a play at the plate either. He'll walk home on the RBI double.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see. And he was right on that one.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
4 runs here in this half inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Wilson Ramos is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Hit hard towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely great, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Number 30 stands in.
Leading off for Texas, right fielder, number 30.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Joey Gallo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ryan Rua stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him. Settling in now, Drew Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Miller has got it, and the side is retired. Willie Athamas come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Robinson Chirinos stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to short. Backhanded. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Shin-Soo Choo will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Ripped on the ground to first. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly. Christian Arroyo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Now batting,
Ryan Rua will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive and just didn't fall.
Sergio Romo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Drew Robinson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And this is just a really nice job of picking your spots as a base runner. You know, he's thinking to himself, maybe they won't be paying too much attention to me after that RBI single. And he guessed right, too, because now he's in there at second base.
Ball that's outside.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
And as a base runner, you have to get that good, aggressive secondary lead. So he knows this is a guy that likes to throw a lot of back foot sliders. So when he sees...
In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it. Head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Robinson Chirinos stands in as he looks at a called strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I don't think it's at all surprising about where these 3 pitches are going to be located. As we check them out here on the show track, you're going to see all 3 pitches right down around the knees or lower. Now, they didn't get the ground ball that they were looking for, but guess what? Consolation prize, you get the strikeout.
Shin-Soo Choo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is pulled into right. Gomez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's Jake Diekman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Brad Miller will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. C.J. Cron will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Number 9 will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Number 30 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 30.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he will make it up to 3rd here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball.
Now batting, first baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joey Gallo. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hard hit ball to second. throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third.
Well, this is a pretty hard-hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Ryan Rua is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th. Carlos Gomez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Denard Span is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This is line to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Willie Athamas will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Alex Claudio will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Rob Refsnyder will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Number 62 will be the new pitcher. Brad Miller will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Mel Smith, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Three runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rua will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Matt Duffy will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
Christian Arroyo will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Tim Lincecum will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Lincecum.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
44, designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Hit down the third base line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial. Denard Span will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 2, Denard.
Drew Robinson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Number 19 will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Refsnyder is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Catcher,
Robinson Chirinos stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Smith is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 11-4.